Hello, everybody. I am back with another video. As you can tell, it isn't an ASMR video. It's just going to be a fun video. So today, I'm going to be showing you my newly added record collection. Back in, I think it was October or November, I showed you or it might have been September, I don't know. But I showed you my record collection, and since then my records have extensively grown. I think I have 40-something, we'll find out in this video. And I have 145, and I also am going to show you my cassette tape collection. I only have 5 cassette tapes, but it's a growing collection. So that's what I'm going to start with first. I'm going to start with the cassette tape collection. So the first cassette tape I have is Europe, the Final Countdown. So that is a good one. On eBay, I tried to bid for Europe, the Final Countdown in vinyl, but people outbidded me. I don't know why, but it seems like it's a very popular album, but I have it on cassette tape. So luckily, my next cassette tape is Starship, Love Among the Cannibals. I also have that one on record. And the next one is Hard Rock 1980s. This has bands like Scorpions, 38 Special Sticks, Deep Purple, Rush, Kiss, Cinderella, Kingdom Come, Sammy Hagar, and Whitesnake. So some pretty popular bands and artists. Then the next one I have is Superstars of the 80s. Sorry, the glare is really bad with my overhead light. This one has Men at Work, Toto, Air Supply, Bangles, Culture Club, Belinda Carlisle, Christopher Cross, REO Speedwagon, Taylor Dane, Eddie Money with Ronnie Spector. I think that's, Take Me Home Tonight. So some really good songs, some very popular songs from the 80s. And the last cassette tape I have is Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell 2. Songs by Jim Steinman, which it has on here, I'd Do Anything for Love. That is my favorite song by him. Life is a Lemon, Rock and Roll Dreams Come True, It Just Won't Quit, Out of the Frying Pan, Objects in the Mirror View, Objects in the Rear View Mirror May Appear Closer Than They Are. That one is sad, actually. Wasted Youth, Everything Louder Than Ever Saw. Sorry, guys, I can't read without my glasses, so I'm having trouble. Everything Louder Than Everything Else. Good Girls Go to Heaven. Bad Girls Go Everywhere. Back Into Hell. Lost Boys and Golden Girls. So, those are some pretty decent cassettes. My mom gave me all but the Starship one. I bought the Starship one myself. And then, so the 45 I have, it's kind of different. It's not like your regular 45. It's the One Direction Midnight Memories one. But it's, what's cool about this? Now, I'm not going to show you guys every physical record, but the ones that are printed, I will show you. So, what's cool about this one is they look like Motley Crue. Like, inspired off of Motley Crue, not necessarily just like them, but they look inspired off of them. Well, Harry looks like Mick Jagger, so, and everyone says Harry looks like Mick Jagger. But there's only 2 songs on this, like all 45s, Midnight Memories and Rock Me on side 2. It has a picture of them playing their instruments. And this picture of Niall on the ground. But what's different about this 45 than regular 45s is it has a regular record hole. It doesn't have the wide hole. So now we're going to get started with the main event of the video, which is my records. Now, recently I bought like 8 records on eBay. All of them have came except for one of them, which is a 45 from the 1980s movie Mannequin. So that's coming from France. So that's not supposed to come till like next week, I think. But otherwise, this is my complete record collection. So the first record I have is AC/DC Back in Black. This is one of my favorites. So it's all black, and then it reads out the songs like Back in Black, Shoot the Thrill, You Shook Me All Night Long, just some of their famous ones. So AC/DC Back in Black. So I'm trying to decide where I'm going to put these. Because I could do it like that, and I'll move my microphone just a little. Okay. And the next one I have is AC/DC Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. So of course that has Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap on it, and Big Balls, and some other songs that aren't very popular, but yeah, that one is a good one too. Next one, AC/DC High Voltage. It has Angus on the front, and just some pictures of them on the back with, of course, High Voltage, A Long Way to the Top if you want to rock and roll, and a few other of their popular songs. And then another AC/DC Powerage. I love the smell of vintage records. This one has one of those. This was my dad's. He gave it to me. These don't have many other famous on it, but there's the band. So funny. Okay. The next one I have is the Babies Union Jack. Now, a lot of these I did show in my last video, but I'm just showing them again. And it's basically a jacket on the back. That one has a lot of nostalgia from my childhood. Bon Jovi, 7,800 degrees Fahrenheit. And Now Love's on this one. That's one of their more famous songs. So, I'm not a huge fan of Bon Jovi, but my sister is. Next one I have is Charlie Puth, 9-Track Mind. I used to be a huge fan of him when I was younger, but not so much now. My favorite song of his is Marvin Gaye with Meghan Trainor. That's a good one. I like the music video too. Okay, this is one of my more newer ones that I just bought. Culture Club Color by Numbers. So there's Mr. Boy George and the other three guys. I can't remember their names. But this one has the ever popular Karma Chameleon on it. So, and Church of the Poison Mind, that's a more popular one. I used to be weirdly obsessed with Karma Chameleon when I was like 13, and I don't know why. But, weird things you do when you're younger. And this is also a new one, Culture Club. Kissing to be Clever. Yeah. This one has the famous Do You Really Want to Hurt Me on it. Here's the back. It has the rest of the band on it. Then the next one I have, I don't play this one that much, Def Leppard Pyromania. This one has Photograph, that's one of their more famous, and Rock of Ages on it. This is one of my favorites that I own, mainly because of the record itself, Dirty Dancing. It's one of my favorite movies. It's the soundtrack and has different pictures of them on the back. And what's cool about this one is we got new neighbors and they're disruptive, really. But what's cool about this one is it's a purple record. So that one is pretty neat. I bought it at Walmart, if you guys are wondering where. Wish people would quiet their dogs down. The next one I have is the Eagles Hotel California. It's a really, really cool record. And the inside, when you fold it out, looks like a hotel, and it has all the people there. So, that's one of my favorites visually that I own. Next one I have is Ed Sheeran. I think this is, it's Plus. Ed Sheeran was one of my favorite artists in high school. So this has A-Team on it, which is one of his popular songs. Lego House, Kiss Me, Give Me Love. I love Give Me Love because it's such an interesting song. And when it goes toward the end, when it goes into the I can't describe it, but it's really cool though. They don't make songs like that. Next one I have is Eddie and the Cruisers. It's the soundtrack to the 1980s movie. It's a really good movie. Next one I got, and I just got this one recently at Walmart. Haven't opened it yet. The Footloose soundtrack from, the movie Footloose from the 80s. This has songs like, of course, Footloose, Shalimar, Dancing in the Streets, Denise Williams, Let's Hear It for the Boy, Mike Reno of Loverboy, and Ann Wilson of Heart, Almost Paradise, the love theme from Footloose. And they have some other ones on here, the stickers kind of covering, but Sammy Hagar also has a song in that album. Next one I have is Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons, their greatest hits. Have you guys ever seen I know there's a Broadway musical, but the actual movie, Jersey Boys, that is one of my favorite movies. I love that, and that's what got me into the Four Seasons. On the inside cover, there's a picture of Frankie Valli and the band and them playing live and stuff. I bought this at our local record store. It was highly overpriced, but I was very, very, very happy to get it because I love Frankie Valli and the Four Seasons. The next record album I have, which I don't really listen to this one, but I only took it because I saw it around our house and no one wanted it. And I thought, well, it could be an addition to my record collection. It's the Goldfinger soundtrack from the 1970s, I think. But James Bond, Goldfinger, 007. Yep. It has the themes to all the movie on that. Next one I bought this one at Goodwill. 22 Golden Hits of 1978. So, it has Staying Alive by the Bee Gees and We Are the Champions by Kiss, Hot Child in the City, Take a Chance on Me, You're the One That I Want, Baker Street. Those are just some popular songs that come from this set of albums. Now this soundtrack is to my absolute favorite movie of all time, Gone with the Wind. I'm sure I've said this plenty of times, but that I am named after the main character, Scarlett O'Hara. So that is the front cover. And then the back cover is old pictures from the movie. So, really, really neat. That's a nice one to listen to. Give you nostalgia. So this one I also bought at Goodwill is the Greatest Motion Picture Piano Concertos. It has different songs from different movies, like from Moulin Rouge, The Continental, Gone with the Wind, theme from Picnic and Moonglow, An Affair to Remember, Love Letters, theme from The Bridge on the River Kwai, The Bad and the Beautiful, Lullaby of Broadway, and The High and the Mighty. This is what the back looks like. So, and then the next record album I have is Mr. Harry Styles himself. This is his first album that he released. A lot of people on this album. I can't see. On the inside is Mr. Harry himself in his blue suit. And on the back it just listens to the songs, which the very popular Sign of the Times is on there. My favorite newer song of his is Ever Since New York. That's one of my favorites. And then his second album, which this one was super expensive. It was like $40 some, but I guess it's worth it. There's the front of him, and here's some really weird pictures. It also came with a poster and the back, which Adore You is on here, Lights Up. Adore You is my favorite. Oh, Fine Line. This album is called Fine Line, but Adore You and Ever Since New York is my two favorite songs from Harry's solo career. This one I have does not have a cover to it, but it's a Jefferson Airplane album. I don't know what the album is called, but it lists the songs on the back. I'm not a huge fan of theirs, but my mom had it. I mean, I don't really even listen to them. I don't know why I have it, but my mom gave it to me, so it's here. And then this is one of the ones I just recently bought. Jefferson Starship, Freedom at Point Zero, which has the famous song Jane on it. Does this one open up? Yeah, it does. And the inside cover is the band. This is after Grace Slick left, before she rejoined in the early 80s. But I don't know what they're doing to that kid. I've been trying to figure it out. But, and then there's the back. And here is Jefferson Starship, Modern Times. That's one of the ones I just recently ordered too. And does this one have... Well, this is also after she left. There is a... inside it shows the band. And then, this one has Find Your Way Back on it. I think that's one of their more famous songs. But that is the back cover. And then this, I had this in the last video. Jefferson Starship, Nuclear Furniture. This album is very interesting. That's the word I guess I'll use. But I am going to take the cover out of this because I want to show you guys how funny this is. So, on the inside, since it's basically themed off of a green chair, they have different chair puns. Like, let me read you guys a couple. Chair of the dog that bit you. Chairs of the Living Brigade. Mormon Tabernacle chair. I left my chair in San Francisco. Let me see, where's my favorite one? I think Gone with the Chair is on here, which I love that. Let's see, Nuclear Chair Fair. Worcester Chair Sauce. I already cannot pronounce Worcestershire sauce, and that just makes it even worse, so, yeah. Oops. So, next one I have is Jefferson Starship, Red Octopus. And there is the back cover. This is one of my newer ones I just bought. Jefferson Starship, Winds of Change. I love the wolf and the planet Saturn on the cover. That's a really cool cover. Now this one I got for Christmas, I think. Journey Greatest Hits. This one is huge, and the records themselves are thick. But there is the inside cover, and it has all their greatest hits on it, like Only the Young, Don't Stop Believing, Faithfully, Separate Ways, Open Arms, Love and Touch and Squeeze, and those kind of songs. The next album I have is Meatloaf, Bad Out of Hell. Here's the back cover. It's very odd. It has songs on it like Bad Out of Hell, You Took the Words Right Out of My Mouth, Heaven Can Wait, All Wrapped Up with No Place to Go, 2 out of 3 Ain't Bad for Paradise by the Dashboard Lights. That song is hilarious. Next one I have is Michael Stanley Band, Greatest Hits. When I posted on my Instagram, people kept correcting me about hints. I didn't see the hints, so I put hits. But anyways, that's that album. I have Michael Stanley, Cabin Fever. If some of you people don't know who these guys are, they're from Cleveland. Very good band. They never made it super big, though. Michael Stanley, North Coast. Next one. This one has not been. Alive Alone, Mickey Thomas. He's from Starship. This is one of my more recent ones I just bought. I think that says Night Ranger Midnight. So it's a good album. Has a lot of their famous songs on it. My pile's getting too big over here. The next one I have is One Direction 4. This was my first record album I ever got. I remember we were on vacation in Parkersburg, West Virginia, and I bought this at my mom bought it for me at FYE. But here is the inside fold and the back. This has 2 records in it. And then the next one is One Direction, Made in the AM. This was their last album they ever released as a band. And I think does it have a, nope, it doesn't have an inside thing. Next one I got this one for Christmas, Panic at the Disco, Pray for the Wicked. So that has famous songs like Saturday Night, Hey Look Who I Made It, High Hopes. You know, famous songs that you hear on the radio all the time. Now, I'm not sure how to pronounce this. It's called the Police Outlandos de Amor. So, yep. I don't listen to that one that much. Next one I have is Queen, A Night at the Opera. It's falling out. It's wanting to fall out. But on the inside cover, it has lyrics and pictures of the band. And it just has some writing on the back. That one wants to fall apart. Then I have Queen, The Game. Oh, excuse me. Another one, Bites the Dust, is on that. So, a crazy little thing called Love. Next one I have is Starship, Knee Deep in the Hoopla. Starship's first album as Starship, which that has We Built the City and Sarah on it. Starship, Love Among the Cannibals. This was their final album as Starship. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what I'm saying. There leads of songs in the back, and one of my favorite albums of all time, Starship, No Protection, which just has my favorite song on it, Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now. And then finally, our last record, Toby Keith, Should Have Been a Cowboy, 25th Anniversary. I grew up with Toby Keith. He was my first favorite artist. The first concert I ever went to, I was 4 years old, and my mom took me to a Toby Keith concert. I was so happy, oh my god. But yes, I was 4 years old. First concert I ever went to was Toby Keith. So that was my record collection. I hope you all enjoyed. It's growing, it really is. It's grown a lot since my last video. So I hope you guys really enjoyed it. One thing I want to say before I close out the video is I have a new upload schedule. I will be uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This video should be up on the 1st of June. I just uploaded a video, an ASMR drawing video, so I hope you all check that one out. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. I loved making it. I love my records. I just got a new record player and speakers, which sounds amazing. So I'm so happy, and I'm so happy to do this video, and I hope you all enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe. Bye.